All right. Hey, everybody. Hopefully, Twitch grabs this splash screen here and uses it as a thumbnail. Because in Twitch, you can't make a thumbnail, so the way around it is to make one and have it as a splash screen in the beginning of your video. According to, Grok, it says leave it on the screen for about 30 seconds, and then Twitch should grab that as the thumbnail. We'll see how that works. Anyway, how's everybody doing? I am going to start a new guy today. I'm going to start a new guy. Let me get into the studio here. Live stream. Let's see. Hit refresh. All right, it's showing live on YouTube. Just have to fill in a few things here. Okay. Now let me get the chat box out and we can start playing here in just a minute. Thing is, normally a live streamer wouldn't be talking to you while doing the behind the scenes stuff, but here I am. Okay, I have both chat boxes open. I'm still learning all this. Actually, don't even know if you can hear me. Let me see. Let me try something. Yeah, you can hear me. Okay. All right. Oh. There we go. I just have to delete that. And there we are. All right, everyone. Good evening. It is 6:52 p.m. today. It is May 21st, 2026. And I just got a thing in my neck. Hopefully that goes away later or soon. And I may or may not have a H. Upmann Habana Cuba cigar that I purchased in Belfast, Ireland, Northern Ireland, last week. And the reason I'm smoking it is because it's longer than the other cigars in my humidor. And I just bought a bunch of cigars to put in the humidor. And I either smoke this now or risk it breaking in the humidor. So that's my excuse for smoking this non-Cuban cigar, because that would be illegal if I had a Cuban cigar in the US. At least for now. Looks like that might not be for much longer. Wow. So you're not supposed to inhale these things. And I just inhaled and it wasn't even bad. That's how you know it's a good cigar. At least I think that's how you know it's a good cigar. I've only been smoking the things for a couple months. I really don't know what I'm doing. But I guess there's not much to know. You just do it, right? All right. Is anybody out there Yes, Cohen's Golden Treasures. Aloha. You can hear me. Awesome, dude. Yeah, welcome in. And I am going to be starting a brand new guy. As you can see, I'm on the character selection screen here. So, all right. I think I'm going to choose a caster class this time. So, my first 2 live streams, I was a warrior. And you can choose, I mean, we're on this screen, so I'll show you the different options. So you can be a vagabond, you could be a warrior, a hero, a bandit, an astrologer, which I believe is the one I'm gonna pick. I think that's like the mage class. A prophet would be like the priest. A samurai would probably be really fun. Prisoner, confessor, and wretch. I have no idea what like confessor, wretch, and prisoner do. We might have to try that sometime. But for now, we're gonna pick astrologer. So we want to be the dude. All right, I need to choose a name for my guy. Any suggestions? I know there's only 4 in YouTube and nobody in Twitch yet. We'll call him Neoblast. And yes, we can go through and kind of change his appearance. So he could be a bunch of different people. I mean, what do we want to look like? We could make him like a really skinny, like sickly looking. Let's see. That guy's crazy. Like, I don't know. I don't know what the purpose of this screen is. It just changes what your guy looks like. We just be the default warrior, and then you can change the detailed appearance. So you can turn him into like a really crazy looking. I think you can make him real fat or skinny, I think. So I don't know how to change the. Oh, here we go. You can change the bone structure of the face. You can change the form, emphasis. I don't know how to like change. Oh, here we go. Look at this guy. You can change the way they look. Somewhere in the middle is probably fine. Or we could just make him really goofy looking. Either way. Okay. Apparent age. Oh, by the way, I'm no longer on PS5. This is the mouse and keys version, so I should be better at this game. This guy ages very well. If that's young and that's old, All right, facial aesthetic. Oh, it just changes like the width of your face. I mean, that's pretty normal, I guess. Whatever. Oh, I can zoom in and out a bit. All right, I think we're good. How do we advance? Oh, we can change everything here. We could change the hair. So this guy's gonna be crazy. We're gonna make him nutty looking. You can even change, I believe you can make custom colors. Yeah, that's kind of good. This guy's a magician. He's gonna be like a mage, astrologer. So he has to look nutty. Like, that doesn't really make a difference at all. Root darkness. Like, they give you some crazy options to even... Yes, all white hair. I like it. Next, eyelashes. So you can... I mean, you're never going to see the person's eyelashes in this game. You're going to be running around shooting fire at people. It doesn't really matter, does it? Okay, we get to change the color of his eye. We get to change the size of his irises. I think that's fine. All right. You can change the color of each of the individual irises too. So let's... He has to have a red one, right? Or, yeah, one red and one blue. Or something crazy. Or a white one. Oh, that's the white eyes. Left, okay. There we go. This guy looks crazy. That's pretty good. Let's keep going. Skin features. I think this is where you can add scars and stuff. Pores. You can't really tell. Like, some of these options don't even make a difference at all. Oh, there we go. Dark circles under the eyes. This guy looks like a demon or something. Dark circle color. You put white circles under his dark circle's eyes. Now they gotta be black circle or red. No, that looks like he's wearing makeup. Black is fine. Alright. What's next? Cosmetics. Eyeliner. You can't even tell because his eyes are so dark. Cheeks. Oh, that's like putting makeup on a dude. No thanks. Let's get out of here. Alright. Tattoo, mark, eye patch. Let's see. Okay, so he can have some kind of crazy tattoo. I think he can have that something. What are we gonna give him? Oh, there's all kind of nutty stuff you can give this guy. It's like right on his forehead. That, like, that's the best looking one. The rest of them are kind. That one's okay. That one's decent, I guess. Yeah, I like this one here. The color. Black is fine. Oh, cool. So you can make them with no eyes. So how's, I mean... Nah, that's good. All right. And that's it, I think. How do we save it? Starting game with this character, is that okay? That's okay with me. Make 8 eyes orange for Bitcoin, right? You know what? This cigar is really tightly rolled. I need a long, like a metal rod to run through this real quick. I'll let you watch this. I'll be right back.
The great Elden ring was shattered. In our home, across the fog, the lands between. Now, Queen Marika the Eternal is nowhere. Was the first to perish. Soon, Marika's offspring, demigods all, claimed the shards of the Elden ring.
So I don't know how to skip through escape.
The mad
How do I... Okay. Still learning the controls here. I need to have a separate... Yeah. That works. That works. All right. I'm just moving some stuff around. Okay. Just so I can see the chats and everything on the other screen. Okay. Hey, what's up, Zenive? Yes, I am on Twitch. I've been on Twitch for many years, but I haven't streamed over here in a long time. And a couple days ago, I started live streaming here on Twitch. So here we are. Hey, what's up? Hap Newsome. Is this the same game you played yesterday? Yeah, it's the same game, but I'm a new character. Brand new character. And he looks crazy. He's got like white... He looks like a corpse. It's hard to tell in this picture, but he's a caster class now. And I'm no longer playing on PlayStation 5. I'm playing with mouse and keys. So I need to learn the controls. So I'm going to be dying a lot. And I really don't know what I'm doing. What if I right click? Okay, right click is that. Shield. And left click. What else can I do? Okay. How do I change? Okay, that's crouch. I'm just learning. I don't know how to, okay. I have no idea what I just did. I need to change the controls a bit because that is not good. Okay, controls. What? I am not on a PS, or that's an Xbox. Let's see here. Move forward. It won't let me. It thinks that I'm on... Oh, here we go. Key bindings. So movement control. X is movement control. So shift is dodging. Jump is space. Crouch is C. Camera target. Sorry everyone, I'm trying to learn. So cool. I'm the one who sent you the Aussie care package way back, so it's awesome to see you gaming. I remember you. So there was... It's been a couple years, of course. And there's a latency, a lag, so... I remember... Of course, the Australian care package. I still have, like, of course, there was candy and stuff. I don't have that anymore. But are you the one that sent me the? It was like we call them sprinkles in the United States, but you put it on toast or bread, and it makes like it's an Australian thing. I think you were the one that sent me that bunch of candy and stuff. Yeah, I have it all probably on a video when I open, mail and stuff. Nice thumbnail. Thanks, Grant. Yeah, that was, there was no effort on my part. I just added it to AI and it spit it out. Perfume candy. Yeah. Cool. Cool to see you here. It's been a while. I remember the name. And you're a girl. I remember you. Of course. I was saying yesterday when I was playing, okay, M is map. That's good to know. Use item is R. How do I switch items? Attack, right hand and two-handed. Strong attack is control in that. Okay. I don't know if I like that. Skill is F. Use item is R. Okay. Okay, so the arrow keys switch the sorceries and items and things. Okay. Reset camera is Q. So... if I go like this and I hit Q, it goes back to the middle. Okay. Okay, and then just walking up on things, I pick it up. I don't have to click on it like I do on the PS5. That's good. I wish there was a way to... Okay. That ain't bad. Now, how do I open stuff? E. Okay, it's kind of like World of Warcraft. Awesome, Zeneve. I totally remember you. Cool, that is great. Good to see you. Well, good to read your... oh yeah, I've played WoW... basically, my entire life from 2007 to 2012 was World of Warcraft. Hole ahead. Okay. Okay, I got to get used to these controls. I'll get used to it. I'm probably going to die a lot, but that'll be entertaining, so I win either way. Tree ahead. Oh, and then like a little guy points to the tree. They don't do... I didn't notice that in the PS5 version. There's another message on the ground. These little... Praise the gorgeous view and then time for here again. I really don't understand any of this. It's like giving me good luck messages and things. I need to speed up the camera. The mouse sensitivity needs to be up a little bit. We'll try that. A little bit more than that. We're gonna go up to 9. I like a really sensitive mouse so I don't have to move my right hand as much. What does this do again? Okay. I think I'll just have to get used to it. Because I get it. I see why the controls are the way that they are. I let that thing go out because I never smoke. I just let it sit there. All right. Here's more messages on the ground. These little white lines. Be wary of fingers. Okay, I don't know. I am more confused now. Rolling required ahead. Message. Okay. How do I run? Is it shift? Oh. What the heck happened? Sticky keys. Do you want to turn on sticky keys? No. I don't know if you guys saw that. It's trying to enable sticky keys. I'm more confused now than I was before. How do I run? Run. Let's see. I need to be able to run. What is X? Movement control. What does that do? Okay. X makes you walk slow. If you let go, you walk normally. But how do you run? Z, maybe? No? What about caps lock? Nope. F? Nope. F does that. What does G do? What about T? H? No? I don't know. I don't know how to run. Maybe it's not available. It has to be, right? Sorry, everyone. I'm useless if I can't control the guy, right? And I'm just starting. Backstep, dodge, roll, and dash are all shift. But what if I switched it to middle mouse button? Nope, not that. There we go, middle mouse. Switch hand or attack. Okay. Okay, that's middle mouse button. I can't. It doesn't allow you to run though, so I don't know. All right. That guy's supposed to kill you. Spacebar is jump. Yeah, I can ask AI. Hey, where's my mods to get rid of this scammer, spammer guy? We got 10 watching on YouTube. We got 2 watching on Twitch, and one of them is myself. Maybe, or maybe it's not. I don't know if it counts me. Yes, I buy gold. I'll get back to that person later. Okay, I need to skip over this because I have this annoying thing on the screen which I don't know how to get rid of. There we go. Yeah, it's a learning curve, but once I get used to it. Yeah, spacebar's just jump. All right, now this is like the tutorial area here. Now, how do I target guys? It's gonna tell me, I think. It's a tutorial. E. Yeah, space is jump. But let me try to... Even if I double click, it doesn't work. I don't know. It's all good. We will figure it out. Now it's going to explain to me how to fight this guy. Q, reset camera. Okay, so Q is the targeter. It's the target. Okay. Now I just... What? Wow. That was cool. Attack is... Okay. You can memorize sorceries and incantations at sites of grace. Okay. You must have a staff equipped to cast sorceries or a sacred seal equipped to cast incantations. All right. I mean, that's... Okay, so it's going to teach me how to guard now. So I got to let this guy hit me. You can avoid enemy attacks with a dodge or roll. So shift, yes. Okay, shift and backstep also works. Let's try that. Okay. And you're done. All right. I missed him. Pretty easy. Thing is, though, if I get hit like one time, I'm squishy and I'm gonna die. Without... See, it annoys me that I don't know how to run. Maybe if I hold in... No. Okay, each hand can be equipped with up to 3 armaments, allowing you to toggle between them. Armaments can also be two-handed, making arcane attacks more difficult to spin with shield. Okay, so I can switch them. Wield with 2 hands is E plus. Okay. All right, let's try that. E. So now I just have the staff, or I just have the shield. Like two-handing the shield. I want to two-hand the staff. I should, if I'm a mage and I'm getting hit, then I'm doing something wrong. So I'm just going to two-hand the staff here. Now I should be one-shotting things. So that was 172 damage. But if I one-hand it, whoops, am I one-handed here? Let's see. E. Okay, now one-handed, it's going to be less than 172. What the hell? What is happening? I don't know what happened. Like, I can't move. Oh, I think I switched weapons. Is that the staff? I can't even shoot him. I can't even do anything. I don't know what I did. I actually don't know what I'm supposed to do. I think it intentionally turned it off on me, but I was messing with buttons here. Let's see. I'm trying to shoot him, but it's like he's playing cheerleader with a baton here. I don't know what he's doing. Well, that's annoying. I don't know how to change it. Oh, I don't have any magic points left. That blue bar at the top. So I have to figure out how to switch from health first of all, I need to know how to use a health potion. All right. It's not going to be that easy. Let's see. Controls. Here we go. How do you use the item? It's like the down button. Oh, right there. R. Okay. So this, there we go. Then I use R. There we go. Now I should be able to shoot him. There we go. Okay. Yeah, it's definitely a learning curve here. Still don't know how to run. Skills are highly varied and range from powerful attacks to temporary effects. Using skills consumes FP. F is skill, okay. Crouching, okay. I just hit him with the thing. All right, let's get this guy. I don't want to mess around. Yeah, this is annoying. I can't run. Here we go. Stance breaking. Some attacks may break an enemy's stance, giving you a chance to perform a critical hit. All right. Hold control plus fire to charge attack. Control while jumping. Okay, so control. So let's try that. I'm just like swinging a stick at him. It's not really doing anything to this guy. Wow, he hit me once and it took more than half of my life off. I'm gonna die in the tutorial. Maybe not. All right. Okay. That's it. That's the tutorial. They didn't teach me how to run. And then there's a boss here, which means I need to drink a potion because I'm gonna die. Oh, I'm dead. I died in the tutorial. This is gonna be terrible. This is gonna be bad. This is gonna be embarrassing, especially when I was talking smack all day yesterday on the stream about how all I need is mouse and keys and I'm gonna destroy this game. Nope. Okay, let's get this guy. How do I dodge again? Yeah. I'm dead. I have to remember how to dodge. I can also equip my shield and probably survive a little bit longer. Let's try that. Actually, how do you dodge? What was it? Oh, shift and A? Is that right? Oh, it's just shift. And whatever direction. Let's switch to a shield too. So that is, what is it? How the heck do I? Oh man, this is crazy. It's like learning. I mean, obviously, it's learning a whole new game. What does tab do? Okay, so if I hit E, if I press E, that comes up, and then I can switch. There we go. I know how to dodge. I'm gonna use my shield. Let's see how far I get this time. Who's gonna place a bet on how far I get? Oh, wow. Okay, I got lucky. I just spammed attack. I have a feeling this is gonna be tougher with the mouse and keys. Until I get used to it. There's not like a strafe. Actually, there is. But that's the wrong keys. I'm gonna play around with some stuff here. So Q, I'm gonna turn that into tab. So, let's see. Reset camera is going to be on tab. Or it could stay middle mouse button, but it can also be tab. And then Q is going to be the same as A. Oh, you can't. I don't think you can. It's one or the other. Well, that's dumb. I just have to learn how to play like that, I guess. It's all right. I wish I knew how to run. Let me ask ChatGPT. I'm playing Elden Ring with mouse and keys. How do I run? Man. It's not that I'm getting lazier, it's just that the technology is available to where life is so much easier. When you have any question, before we had to Google it, right? Before that, we had to, go to the library, right? Now, you have any question, you just ask ChatGPT. If you have a task, you just ask ChatGPT, hey, here's a picture of me, make a splash title screen for my Twitch stream where it's for the game Elden Ring. I'm going to be playing a caster. And then it makes this like epic picture of me like with a fireball in my hand. Normally that would take like at least 20 minutes in Photoshop to make something of inferior quality. Now it takes seconds, right? AI is going to be the end of everything that we know as humans. It's going to be the difference between before the internet and during and now, right? Now we have the internet, but next we're going to have the AI age. I don't know if it's good or bad. The way that even before, like with the internet, we were kind of trained to think, like, you know, the Y2K thing is going to happen and all the computers and the internet's going to shut down. Everything's going to reset. If anybody remembers the Y2K situation going from like the 90s into the year 2000, they thought that the date switching over from the 1900s into the 2000s, everything was going to just like be deleted. There's always something like that. And that's kind of like what I'm thinking with AI. Like, maybe it's just because it makes sense, but wouldn't you think that if you were the smartest thing in the world, you would want to fix everything, right? Humans ruin everything. So if I was AI, I would outsmart the humans and be like the Matrix, right? I mean, they knew about this since the 90s. They didn't think AI was going to be a real thing in the future, or maybe they did. I don't know. But who knows? Maybe we're already batteries, you know, in a coma somewhere, and the energy from our brains is powering the AIs. It's like basically we are data centers. Who knows? We don't know. Maybe it is a simulation in an AI world. Anyway, trust me, this is just tobacco. You wouldn't think so. All right. Am I going the right way even? I think so. Hey, what's up, Mud Swat? Run is hold the space bar on. Okay, let's do it. I'm holding space bar. It jumps once and then that's it. Okay, I did have to pick that one up. Yeah, holding spacebar does not work. What did ChatGPT say? Default Elden Ring keyboard controls run, sprint, hold spacebar, but you must already be moving with WASD. Holding space while moving equals sprint. Okay. Definitely not. It's like there's no option for it even. Yeah. Spacebar is not run, even when I'm moving. I don't know. It's all good. Like, run should be space. I mean, not space, shift. You hold shift when you run. Space is jump. WAS and D to move. Q and E would be strafing left and right, which would be basically the same as A and D since there isn't a strafe in this game. R would be use, or F would be to use or pick up something. But it doesn't seem like hold spacebar, not tap it. I am holding spacebar. So if I hold spacebar, what if I double tap it? Nothing. Huh. System for dash, backstep, roll, sprint. Make sure it's actually bound to space bar. No, it's not. Oh, there it is. It is shift. It's not space bar, it's shift. Okay, it's supposed to be shift. There we go. Now I can actually play a little bit better. All right, we're done. Well, that was kind of annoying, but that's what gaming's all about. Getting good at it. What's up, Mud Swat? You were just playing Call of Duty. AI is going to be... Everything's going to be unrecognizable in 10 years, I think, due to AI. We're going to have Optimus robots running around. We're going to have other humanoid robots running around doing humans' work better than a human can 24/7. I mean, abundance is going to be ridiculous. Farming is going to be crazy. We're going to have so much... I think AI actually could fix inflation, especially if some of the humanoid robots become police and judges, and like these criminals that are scamming, have been scamming, all those scams and everything will be... They won't be able to happen because the AI is going to be too smart and catch it so soon that if you do something wrong, illegal, right, you'll just be taken out instantly, as far as, you know, you'll be sent to prison or, but the thing is, in the future, if humanoid robots do what I think they're going to do, then people aren't even going to have to do crime in order to have money. It'll be like universal high income for everybody. You won't have to go to work. You won't have to go to the doctor. The AIs will all be the best doctors, right? They'll know everything that every doctor has ever known, and there will be no mistake every time. No, I don't want to use that. I don't think so. I don't think we're supposed to use it here. Let's use it anyway. I don't think I have one, actually. Yeah, I don't have one. Let's see if I can pick this up without clicking E. No, I have to press E to get it. Use tarnished furled finger to write a gold summon sign. Oh, this is for multiplayer. I don't have the multiplayer. Can barely even move around in the game, let alone try to play with other people, and just get wrecked doing that. Try up. Dog. What? What? I don't understand any of that crap. All right. Going up. And I think I missed something down there. I don't know. It's all right. It is tobacco. It is. See what happens when you listen to ChatGPT. I know it actually worked. I mean, that's the thing. It keeps getting better too. I noticed, like, for example, I have a Tesla that has full self-driving. I bought my first one in December 2024 with full self-driving, and look at the graphics in this game. It's so good. How is the volume of the music? I noticed I rewatched one of my streams, and the volume in the game was too loud when I was fighting an enemy. You could barely hear me talk. Let me know if if there's any issues with that throughout the gameplay, but okay, we're gonna touch that. Okay, yeah, I noticed with the Tesla, the full self-driving, I let it take me on a cross-country trip in early 2025 with version, I think it was version 12 point something full self-driving, and now it's up to version 14.3, and it is so much. Okay, so for example, when I had the Tesla take me from Colorado to Pennsylvania, down to Georgia, over to Texas, and back to Colorado, it was like 4,000 miles. I had to do 3 interventions, which means I had to take the wheel because the car was doing something wrong. Actually, maybe only twice, because the one was kind of my fault because I hit the gas. There's no gas. I hit the accelerator to try to pass a truck, but there was like construction in the left lane, so when I was speeding up, I had to speed up a lot in order to get past the truck before we hit the construction, and it was in full self-driving, and when I was accelerating, I was going too fast, and the full self-driving gave me a red alert and made me like pull over because it wouldn't let me, like, it said I have to, it basically yelled at me. It says I was going too fast, and I totally was. I was trying to pass that tractor trailer. The other two interventions were, I have the videos on this channel. I think they were issues in like parking lots where the superchargers were and stuff. Like the car would go to the wrong parking lot, whereas the superchargers were in the parking lot over. But now I did another cross-country road trip this year from Colorado to Pennsylvania and back. It was a longer trip. It was like 5,000 miles, and I had 0 interventions. It was way better. And that was in 1 year. There was a huge upgrade, and that was full self-driving cars. The Tesla Optimus bots are going to be using the same chips and the same type of AI, camera based, right? Because you have those Waymo cars, they use LiDAR and radar and stuff like that, which is okay for certain things, but it doesn't learn. So the Waymos have to be programmed by a human for different construction zones and this and that. Yeah, it'll avoid road cones and stuff, but it doesn't understand like the maps and everything, and it doesn't understand like subtle stuff. Like in Pennsylvania, for example, just I guess it was like 2 months ago when I went over there with the Tesla. It was dark, right? It was really dark out, and it was foggy, and I'm driving down the middle of a wooded road, like I couldn't really see anything, and all of a sudden the Tesla slows down. Like I was going probably 40 or 50 miles an hour, then all of a sudden it just like slowed down. I was like, what the heck is going on? I thought I didn't know what was going on. And then all of a sudden I see a porcupine walking out from the woods. Like it saw the porcupine before it even left the high grass coming out onto the road. I have it on my USB because I captured that when that happened. I was like, wow. Porcupine saved his life. Okay, I know how to run. Why am I walking? But yeah, it's either we're doomed or we're gonna be like everybody's gonna be extremely wealthy, and there'll be no need for crime. I kind of think it's gonna be a middle ground. I mean, obviously everybody's doomed anyway. Everybody dies eventually. What is going on with my computer over here? Am I still live on YouTube? Anyway, it says I have 10 watching there. What's up, everybody? Let's talk to this guy. Great. Photoshop opened. Okay. Recommendation?
If you could spare rooms, you should buy yourself a crafting kit. A crafting kit allows you to make basic items on your own. Essentially.
So I've got 2 separate monitors now. I have my big monitor and I have my small monitor. The big monitor's where I play the game on. The small monitor's where I have the OBS running. I have the Twitch. I have the YouTube. But it's the big screen's in a windowed mode, which means if I go to the edge and I click, it'll open up different things in my email and stuff. I don't want to be doing that. It's kind of not great, but it's better than what it was before. Let's see what we can buy here. I know we need one of those. I know we need probably one of those. Now we get to farm for runes.
I'm glad you took my warning to heart. You've made it.
Okay. Yeah, this game is cool, and I can't wait to get used to the controls. It's gonna take a while. Alright. Let's go explore around and die a lot. Why didn't it disappear? Oh. Yeah, I gotta get used to that. Now, I was not able to do stuff like this with the PlayStation, right? Like, you know, I'll be a lot better. Once I get used to this, it'll be way better. Okay, acquiring stuff. Sorry, I gotta keep puffing on this thing or it's gonna just keep going out. I don't even really want to smoke it that much, but I kind of destroyed it too. I was trying to, it was really tight. And over in Ireland, Cuban cigars are known to be kind of brittle and stuff, like their humidors and stuff aren't the best. And so this one's kind of brittle and split. So I had it humidifying here in my humidor, but it's kind of all not great, which is unfortunate. I mean, it's still smokable. It's kind of unfortunate because it's a really good cigar. It's just rolled a little bit too tight, so it's hard to get a draw on it. And then I tried running a metal rod through it, and it just started cracking and splitting. I was like, whoa, I ain't doing that. I just got to deal with the tight roll on it. Here we go. Oh, come on. I hit him. Oh, I'm dead. I'm dead. I guarantee it though, once I get better at being a caster class, I'm gonna be way more powerful than I was with my warrior guy. I mean, if it's anything like World of Warcraft. World of Warcraft, I did so much crazy DP damage with my mage. And it was so much fun to play it too. I think that is a guy laying there in the grass. Yeah. All right. I vanquished the group of enemies. I kind of wish I didn't have to like pick stuff up. I wish I could just automatically pick like auto loot, you know? That's kind of annoying. This game is awesome. All right, yeah, cut the end off. I could cut the end off, but it's still smoking, and it's like, it's a Cuban cigar. You can't get these, so it's like, I'm gonna deal with it. Oh yeah, let's see. Mudswat says AI just said it would kill people to protect itself, even said how, by interacting with pacemakers and things. Yeah. Trust me, this is just tobacco. Spacebar has been jumped since 1983. That is true. Computers and robots will do everything people will spend their time being creative, doing sports, or just being lazy. Yeah, and it'll be universal high income because for example, me, I still would have to make YouTube videos. I can't just send an Optimus bot over to Australia and be like, hey, go mine for gold. I mean, people are going to do that. You know, I mean, of course, the price of gold is probably going to go down because there's going to be miners that are working 24/7. The only thing that's going to go up in value is probably going to be Bitcoin, because no matter how much AI you have, you can only mine Bitcoin so fast depending on the amount of NVIDIA chips you have, which is another good investment. Not financial advice, but if you own NVIDIA, you're probably going to be okay. Let's kill this guy. Oh, yeah. I need more flasks of magic. See this? I need to go to the there's a grace up there by that door. Let's go up there. And I need to change my flask allocation. I need like 3 magic ones and 1 health one. Hey, Outdoors Inspired, what's going on, man? You been out looking for mushrooms? Man, I was out today looking for asparagus, and there was this old guy, real cool guy, but he was in my spot picking asparagus today. And I was like, hey, what are you doing? Picking asparagus. He's like, yeah, you know, he's like, you know, and I told him, I'm like, yeah, I try to let them grow, you know, because there's only a couple. There's maybe, you know, 20 asparagus that come up, like, you know, 20 spears that I could collect. I let them grow, and I want them to be, you know, 40 next year. But this guy was over there picking them all, and he's like, he understood to let some grow and stuff, but he was picking all the big ones and everything. I was like, man. But then I was talking to him. He was an older guy, and he knows all about like choke cherries and sand plums or something like that. Hey, Ancient Skies, what's up, homie? Where'd all the white women at? Well, there's one on screen right there. Hey, Nerdy Treasure, howdy everyone, gonna start the stream from the beginning. Well, you could do that and watch me die a lot. Yep, still live on YouTube. Thank you, Hap Newsom. What kind of monitor do you have? I have 2 different ones. One's a big LG TV. It's just my main one that I've always used for editing videos and stuff. I don't know, it's maybe a 40-inch, something like that. And then this one here, right here, this is smaller. It's only about this big, but it's right here next to me, and I can see all the different chats and everything. So I have 2 separate monitors. It's just an HP. It was the cheapest one I could find at Walmart, you know. Don't you have a heart you're supposed to use on an altar? I don't know where the altars are. I haven't figured that out yet. I don't like it when my car corrects me. There's a reason I'm on the shoulder, right? Yeah, like the full self-driving in the Tesla, you can turn it on and off. But the only time I ever don't use it. Yeah, there's torrent. We got torrent flasks. Let's allocate. So here's what I was talking about. I need 3 of these and only 1 of these. The blue is for magic, obviously, and the red is for health. All right. So we're gonna go back. We're gonna pass time and go to the morning. Yeah, that sucks. I never came across any asparagus before. I haven't been out looking yet. The blonde should be popping now. With all this rain we just had, I was telling her, she was telling me, she's like, aren't you going to go out looking for mushrooms yet? I'm like, it hasn't been raining until like this week. We got more rain than we did in the past 5 or 6 months in the past week. So either way, I'm going out definitely next week. I'll be out wandering around looking for blonde morels. Yeah. They were on Facebook. It showed they were popping on the Front Range for some people, and I didn't get out to look. I just got back. I was on a trip over in Ireland, so I just got back, and I haven't had a chance to go looking yet. I did go looking for asparagus though this morning, and there was a bunch growing, but that guy took them all. I was like, man, that sucks. And I was wondering who was snapping them off last year, and it was this guy. He's cool though. It's fine. I mean, you know, if you're out foraging and actually, you know, he was collecting them and using them. It wasn't just like a deer or something, or just some kid grabbing them and throwing them or whatever. If you're going to use them, there's plenty. Well, in my spot, there isn't plenty for everybody. I thought it was more of a secret spot, but this guy was out there. It's not so secret anymore. I got to find a new asparagus spot. I think out by the Denver airport, east of the airport, in some like drainage ditches and stuff. In the fall, I can go out and looking for the bright yellow asparagus stalks to kind of easily identify as I drive by, and then go back in the spring when they're popping like they are now. And then he was talking about choke cherries. He said he really likes those. And he kind of explained it to me. There we go. Did I already do it or what? Okay, I just slept twice. Okay, so this. Okay, how do I do that? C. So this is how I mount. Whoops, here we go. I need to read this. From pouch in the main menu, you can equip 6 items to your pouches. 4 of them can be used without opening the main menu. E and up. Okay. That's helpful. I'm going to need to know that. How do I access the pouch, though? It doesn't say. So E and up. How do I do it? Oh, here we go. This, I'm going to remove that. We're going to put... We don't need to put anything in there yet. What? Maybe we do. I guess. So now it would be... That's a pain to press that. I'm going to do it different. How do I set it up so it's the middle mouse button? I don't know if I can. Mount. It's not even an option. That sucks. I wish it was more customized, like, you know what I mean? Like, it doesn't give you the option. Like World of Warcraft, you can change everything with macros and everything. Might be able to do it in this game. I don't know yet. I'm just starting out with this situation here. I guess it doesn't matter. I could do that. Let's see. Then I have to use my other hand. That's stupid. Because in order to mount, how do you get off of the mount? The same thing? So it's E and the right arrow button, which requires 2 hands. That means I have to take this hand off of the mouse in order to mount up. That can't work. Let me see. It doesn't give you an option to, like, oh, what's this? Sort? What does that do? No. Switch display, simple view. No. That's annoying. Really? That can't be right. Yeah, like if I want to dismount, I have to take my hand off of the mouse and go like that. Like, really? Maybe PS5 is better. Okay, I got a sword. It's the same thing. It's the same thing in that chest, I guess, no matter what class of character you are. What kind of environment do you need for asparagus? So basically the same as Blonde Morels. Basically the same, like a riparian area, decent sun. I find mine in fields near a lake, right? I never find it in the woods near a lake. It's always in the fields, like mixed in with high grass and little shrubs and stuff. What is up, fellow Elden Ring player? What's up, Ricardo? Thanks for stopping in. You can also get off your mount by... Oh, I can? Okay, thank you for that info. How do I get on the mount? Other than pressing E and down. Or E and right. Right? So I can get off the mount if I'm running around and I want to get off, E and crouch. Okay. Thank you for that information, but how do I get on it faster? How do I get on it without removing my right hand from my mouse, right? Do I have to do that every time? That sucks. Let's kill some things. Take out our frustrations on that guy. Uh-oh. Oh, I have a sword equipped. I'm just getting lucky here. I got totally lucky there. I should not have that equipped at all. I just wasted a whole bunch. Now I am completely out of... How do I use that? Is it the down button? No, that switches it. Oh, R. Alright. Yeah. I think it's actually easier with the PS5 controller. But then again, I have a lot more experience with that in this game, right? I'll give it some more time before I start complaining too much. Nah, I'll still complain. Alright. Yeah, playing some WoW would be a lot of fun. Don't make me download that game. Don't know why you would want your hand on your mouse when you're getting on your mount. Always thought you would be running away from something. Yeah, but even like to change the view, like say this big thing's an enemy, and I want to get on my mount, right? Let's get off the mount. So I'm off the mount, and like this thing's a big enemy, and he's coming after me. I want to be able to do everything at once, like just get on the mount. I don't want to like have to like look down for the arrow key and then look over for my mouse again. You know what I mean? I don't want to take my eyes off the screen. That's pretty much... Especially like when you're fighting some boss, like, well, I guess if you're fighting a boss, yeah, you can mount when you're fighting a boss. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just need to, like, is there macros for this game? Can I set up macros? Because if I could set up macros, then I could do it like WoW. Maybe I'll just download a WoW. I think I actually have it on this computer. I don't know. I think I still have... I know I don't have my Blizzard account anymore. I could definitely get it back, though. I heard WoW is better now. Oh, he got me. I'm dead. Oh, I'm totally cooked. I'm like thinking to myself, okay, how do I dodge again? Oh yeah, shift. And by the time I thought of that, he was already enjoying stabbing me. You can't change the controls. There's no option to change the controls, right? That's what I was trying to say before. It's like, when I go into here, there's no option for, you know, mount. There's no mount option. The way that you set it up is right here. So it's in your pouch, right? This is the mount up here, the Spectral Steed Whistle, which means I have to press E and the right... Oh, actually, what if I can change the pouch? Let me see. No. Oh, yeah, right here. Armament, maybe? No, because it's E plus that. Yeah, I don't think there's a way to do it. I don't think there's a way. I'm gonna have to talk to ChatGPT after this stream and kind of straighten things out. I hate to be like live streaming and complaining because that's what it feels like right now. Because that's what it is right now. But I don't know what I'm doing. Like, I don't know how to... If you can't control your guy, then it's just annoying, right? Let's get this guy. Okay. I could spam these things faster. It's actually easier to play a caster class in this game, I think. This is the map. And I'm just wasting magic. There we go. I could probably kill this guy if I spam it. This is like the toughest guy. Oh, he's blocking everything. Haha, I got him. All right. Yeah, when you can spam attack, that's a lot easier because the warrior, he was really powerful, but it was super slow to try to hit stuff. It was like, you know, 3 or 4 seconds in between swings. But if you connected, like, you're one-shotting guys. And that was a lot more fun than this, but that's because I knew the controls, right? This guy has a shield. I guess I'm kind of just farming runes right now. I'm at 644 runes. I already looted that. Yeah, WoW is epic again. That's what I heard. Yeah, I don't know, man. The problem with getting on to WoW is like the part of getting on it and enjoying it so much that you want to keep coming back to it. I got so much work to do. Like, I have no business playing video games. But my daughter, I blame her 100%. She talked me into buying this game because we were just over in Ireland together and we were walking around and finding these castles and things, and she's like, wow, this is just like Elden Ring. I'm like, isn't that like Skyrim? She's like, kind of, but you would like the game, you should get it. So I got the game. Definitely not disappointed. She's completely right. Once I get used to the controls, I think I'll be a little bit better. Hey, there's my runes from before. Cool, I'm up to 1100 runes. And I got the big guy down. Let's see how much we can clear of this. There's a guy right there. I don't know what my range is. My mouse is sticking here. Oh. My mouse isn't sticking, it's when I have something targeted. I can't really do much. Oh, it switches targets, my mouse. That's kind of cool. I'd say that's better than the PS5 version. Let's kill the doggy. And we'll kill this guy. There's another doggy. Okay, this is way easier than being a warrior. I mean, these guys, that was difficult as a warrior, because you have to like pick them off one at a time. And there's a cave down there. Do we have everything cleared over here? There's a few more guys. Oh, I'm out of didn't I drink my thing? Okay, then. I can see myself getting used to it. The controls. I ain't great yet. And I probably will never be great at it. But I can definitely try. I can try my best, and that's all I can hope for. Let's see if I can beat him with a sword now. It worked. What if I double hand the staff, right? Like this. Maybe it's more powerful. I can like two-shot these guys. Let's see if I can two-shot this guy. Oh yeah. Definitely. Ah. Yeah, having the switch through the weapons, I have to look down and press the arrow button. That's not good. Macros would be great for this game. Let's get this guy. Let's get him. Uh-oh. What do I have to do to this guy? I think I have to let him swing at me, so I have to dodge him. Whoops. Alright, something like that. I'm out of, oh yeah, he got me. I killed him once before. And that's another thing with this game. it's really good with like NPC mechanics and boss mechanics and stuff. You can kill a boss with like the lowest weapon. As long as you know the game mechanics, it'll take a long time, but you can kill bosses and stuff as long as you don't get hit. I mean, you just have to know when he's going to swing and where to be when he swings and all that. At least that's what I've noticed so far with this game, which I really do like. And it doesn't matter because I don't have any runes here. I got 100 of them. I lost all my other runes because I wasn't able to make it to my pile of runes before I got killed. Switch to a sword by looking down at the... And then switch back to my... Oh. He wasn't done beating me up. There we go. That's not great. That's bad. Let's see. Outdoors inspired. Yeah, the thumbnail's great, isn't it? Zeroless. You can thank Grok Image for that. I have an animated version too. I don't know if I even have it on here. Let's see. How do I, yeah, here we go. Let's see if I can do it. It would be image. We'll call it, title animation. There's an animated version. Let's see if I even have it. I don't know if I have it. I don't think I downloaded it from the Chat GPT. It was too crazy. There's a couple of them I made. I've got this one, right? Or I have that one. Or I have this one. And then there is an animated version one too. It's kind of silly. Let's see if I could find it real quick. Is it on? No, it's under Grok. I closed out of Grok, so I can't get to it. But I wanted like a looping animation version of it, but I ended up not using it. It was because it didn't loop correctly. It didn't look. It was kind of goofy. I mean, obviously it's AI, but if you have the technology, use it or be left behind, right? Outdoors inspired. We had a freeze down here about 2 weeks ago, just when everything was warming up and prime for the morels, hoping it didn't mess up the season. It might be a delayed season, and that's okay. Hopefully. Ricardo says, are you trying to learn how to play on keyboard and mouse? Yeah. So, Ricardo, I played WoW for like 5 years straight with mouse and keys, and I was actually... this is my nerdiest bragging right that I rarely bring up, but back in the year 2001, I was 5th best in the world at the game Quake 3 Arena with mouse and keys on the QLC, it was called the QLC, the Quake League Championship. Yes, new WoW is really fun. I have a new level 70 undead hunter for the horde. Yep. I threw some morel spores. Yeti Man sent me around my property. Should be coming up soon. Yeah, it takes a couple years. I did the same thing with my morel water. I took it to a couple different places near me a couple years ago, and unfortunately none of it came up. But I still check every year, you know. Let's kill this guy, because he sucks. There's another guy somewhere. Where is he? There he is. Yeah, it's just that the mouse and keys for this game, yeah, I can control the guy and I can jump and now I know how to run. But in order to mount, like, I'm really picky with my controls. I know exactly what I want to press in order to control the guy. But in order to get on the mount, I have to press E and then look down at the keyboard and press the right arrow key, which is all the way on this side of the keyboard. Like, this is the W, A, S, and D, and then the arrow keys are over here. So in order to get on my mount, which is for me a normal, quick, I shouldn't have to move my finger very far at all to do so. Now I have to, like, stop. I could press E without looking at the thing, but I can't. I don't know if I can find the arrow without looking at the... Let me try it a couple times. Let's kill this guy first. See, I have to also press that arrow key in order to switch weapons like that. Maybe I'll get used to it. I don't know. I don't think so. Oh, I'm an idiot. I just wasted magic on that. And I noticed in this game, so far, as much as I've played, that you don't regenerate health when you walk around. Like in other games, when you're walking around, your health would, like, auto-regenerate slowly. Not in this game. You have to heal. So it's like, if I could remember what button to press... Is it down? Yeah, it is down. I could switch between health and magic. But you have to, like, drink a potion. Maybe there's a stat that I don't know about yet or something. Like vitality or not stamina, but regeneration of health or magic. Playing this on a controller is, I hear, easier. I play in keyboard and mouse, but you're a newbie. Trisha Tucker. What's up, Trisha? Thanks for stopping in. Yeah, playing this on controller is easier. I've been streaming this game. This is the third night I'm streaming it. The first two nights was on the PS5, and I was just complaining about the controller. But now that I'm playing with mouse and keys, it's harder. But that's also because I have like 40 hours of playing with the controller. I don't know. I can always switch back. I mean, it is easier, but I want to give this a chance because I am way more accurate with a mouse and keys. Like on a PS5, I can't do this. Like I can't jump, you know, spin around really fast and be accurate with it like that. Can't do it. You know, PS5, it's like, you know, it just sucks. Mouse and keys, I can exactly know what I'm looking at, which is very important for me. So it's just the controls are all over the place. They're not as customizable as I would need, as I do need. At least not yet. There might be macros or something that I don't know about. Macros would fix it. Like in WoW, I had all my macros set, you know. Oh, I got him in 2 shots. Let's switch to double-handed. It's more powerful this way. Uh-oh. He didn't even come after me. He's a dog. He should know I'm there. Let's kill this guy. Come on. The controller's easier. I hate to say it, but it's true. That's another thing I don't like. When I'm targeting an enemy, when I press Q, it targets. If I press Q again, it untargets, and then I can look around freely. But as soon as I target something, I can't move my mouse and look around. Like right now, I'm trying to, do that, but not great. Now, Skyrim with mouse and keys is really good because it's very similar to World of Warcraft. This is different. I guess he sees me. Whoops. What? You got lucky, buddy. This is a good training area, though. It's kind of forgiving if you die. It's kind of easy to get your runes back if you really need them. Oh, I'm out of magic. Alrighty. I think you guys get the idea of how it's going. I think I'm getting a little bit more used to it, but I'm still not happy. Unless I can customize this a little bit better, I'm probably going to end up either going back to the PS5 or getting World of Warcraft and showing you how I do it. We could start a new guy on WoW. Maybe. I'm going to stand up here so I don't die. I'm going to read some chat. I'll put something nice looking on the screen so you can look at that. All right. You complained about having too much to do to be playing video games. Now I'm not getting things done. Okay, the way I look at it, my excuse for playing video games is that I'm live streaming, which technically is my job, the YouTube thing. So I'm technically working, right? So that's my excuse. Plus, I really like video games, and if you're not having fun, you're wasting time. But I mean, if you saw my shop right now, you'd be like, get off the damn game. Get in there, organize it, finish what you're doing, finish project 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have that's off the top of my head. I have 6 projects going on. I'm building 2 guitars. That's 1 project. I am organizing all of my vinyl records, and I have to build a shelf and stuff, a situation for that. That's 2. I'm building these new lanyards for yard sales. It's basically just a parachute cord necklace. It has a little lanyard and a UV light and a magnet. And I'm building those using 22 shell casings and 550 paracord and making snake knots and stuff and putting adjustable things on them. So I'm building those, and I have to make a bunch of them. Because I have 1,000 feet of parachute cord. I make about 20 of them, and my hands are already sore from doing all the knots. I'm also making snuffer bottle holder necklaces. They're basically the same thing, except they're just for snuffer bottles. So I'm making those too. Then I have a bunch of old pictures and stuff that I want to organize and make copies for the people that are actually in the pictures, like family members and friends and stuff. So that's another project. Yeah. Very busy outside of playing video games. But if you don't relax... But to me, though, honestly, doing all those things, like the guitar work and building shelves for vinyl and making the parachute 550 cord necklaces and stuff, that's relaxing for me. So, I enjoy doing that just as much as I enjoy playing video games, you know? So, but it is fun to get on here and play and talk to, I mean, when I'm here in the shop, I'm watching YouTube videos. I'm watching, like, you know, music or listening to music. I'm watching a lot of gambling content for the past year or so. It's interesting to me. It blows my mind that people spend $50 per spin at the slot machine. Like, are you stupid? But then I'm trying to figure out why are they doing it, and I get it. They're getting hundreds of thousands of views. So one video, they're making $2,000-$3,000, and so it makes sense to be able to spend $1,000 per video or $2,000 per video. They're getting all that money back, plus they're investing back into the channel. It's all a tax write-off. It works for them. It's gamblers that understand finance and YouTube. Let's see. Ricardo says, you can actually turn around just as fast on PS5 if you use the lock on. The camera will face whatever direction the character's facing. Yeah, there is that. But it's not the same as being able to point, like, what's behind me? For me, it's like second nature, right? I actually need to turn my mouse sensitivity up a little bit. I like to snap back like that. Let's see, if I'm playing and I want to look behind me. Yeah. I am like maxed out in mouse sensitivity right now. And so I'm at like a 9. I'm going to have to crank it all the way to 10, so... Or just, yeah, definitely. That's moving my hand too much to turn 180 degrees. Because, like, I learned that one in Quake 3 Arena. When you're playing Quake 3 Arena, you know, we used to play rail guns, so it was like one shot, one kill, and you're hopping around and doing this, and you've got to spin around and shoot people out of midair and be able to target people. Like a little pinpoint, you have to target it exactly. There's no lock on target or anything. It's all manual, you know? So I'm just spoiled with those kind of controls. And Quake 3 Arena, that was the original Doom engine, right, from Carmack. So it was like perfect, you know. This is based on the same kind of engines. I think it has to be, because Doom was the first game like this, right? And that was 1997, 8. Maybe 99. Had to been, no, it was 97 or 8 for Doom. Maybe earlier. Somebody can fact check me there. Can't you get a gaming mouse with programmable buttons? Yeah, you can, Casey, but the problem is in this game there's no option to assign those buttons, right? It's like usually a key binding page like this would be the most customizable out of anything, but it doesn't give you like a, you know, for mount. I would like one for mount. I would like one for strafing side to side. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's just, maybe you just have to, I'm just like complaining. I don't know. It's not that bad, I guess. It's just it's the thing that's annoying me right now. So I'm just focused on it until I can figure it out. And after I go offline, I'm gonna get on to ChatGPT, my best friend right there, and he's gonna help me out. We'll see. I'm sure if there's a way to do it, that AI is gonna tell me exactly what to do. I might have to get like a separate gaming, I don't know. I really don't know, because it's not customizable enough in the system in the game. This game is supposed to be one of the hardest games ever made. That would be awesome, but not if it's the hardest game to control, because then who wants to play it, right? Hardest game, like, I like a challenging game. That's great. But if I can't control the character, then you're losing that immersive fun part. You're just mad that you can't control your character, right? Outdoors Inspired says, waiting for the tidal wave after the Clarity Act passes. Oh yeah, dude. So he's talking about Bitcoin. And I mean, the regulation and everything, I always look at it as a buy the rumor, sell the news type of thing. That seems to always work. Like, I don't sell Bitcoin ever, but if I was, like, actually I was trading shit coins for a while on Jupiter. Just, you know, it was Solana. I would get, you know, I would be trading Solana because it's so predictable. It's like free money. You go on there, it's like, okay, all you have to do is draw your lines, and then when it hits a resistance, then you just sell it at the top because you know where the top's going to be, and then you watch it go down to the next line, and then you buy it again, and then you know, and then you can do like crazy leverage on Jupiter. I would never recommend that, but I've done like 50x leverage and just made like, you know, like tons of money just playing around, just looking at the chart, you know. But yeah, regulation for Bitcoin has never been better. Not that it matters, because it's Bitcoin and it doesn't matter. Regulation does not matter at all. You know that. Dude, the 550 cord necklace sounds sick. You want one? I had them. Actually, I have the snuffer bottle ones on kleshgold.com. The Klesh utility necklace for yard sales. That one, I'm still working on the design. Let me see if I can show you guys on camera. I took some pictures for the website, but the design isn't complete yet. So I'm just it's kind of like in a prototype stage right now. Let me see if I could find these pictures. Yeah, I'll bring it over for you. I don't know if you can see it. It's pretty much, it's got like 22 shell casings there to hold the ends. I had knots with melted ends, but it looked like crap. It's got like an adjustable thing. It's like a necklace. Snake knot there. I don't know if you can see that on camera. There's a little magnet, a UV light, and a loop. It's on a key ring on the end. And that's pretty much it. Very simple. They take... Oh, you couldn't hear what I was saying because the microphone's over. Sorry about that. Hopefully you were able to see that picture. Anyway, they take about... They cost about $10 to make, and it takes me about 5 to 8 minutes to make each one, and I'm selling them for $19, right? So I'm trying to like almost double my profit, but after my time and stuff is put into it, I'm basically breaking even on them. She's telling me not to sell them. It takes too much time. I'm like, but I enjoy it. Plus, I'm learning a new skill on how to make them, you know. And it's something that people can benefit from. They're very useful. You know, anybody can take a piece of string and put a magnet on it and hang it from your neck for a yard sale, but this has like everything you need all in one, plus it's military grade 550 parachute cord. It's like a little more premium, you know. It'll last forever. It's got a neodymium magnet on it. I don't know. It's just an idea that I had because I made a yard sale video the other day and I forgot my necklace, and then I'm looking around for it. I'm like, where the hell, what did I do with my, I don't know where it is, my original one. So I was like, all right, I'm already making these snuffer bottle holders with paracord. I'll just make a yard sale one, and I'll just buy a whole bunch of parts and make a bunch of them and sell them on the website. Other people could use them too. You have to remember that you're using an item to get on your mount. Hope you can make use of that information. Yeah, you're right. It's an item that you use in order to get on your mount. Can you put the mount in that little thing in the corner? Oh, it's behind my head. You can't see it. Hold on. Okay. So down in the corner, you can see that, right? That's where the all your stuff is. If I can get the mount down there, I still need to use my arrow keys. Again, like that bottom thing, that's the flask and stuff. In order to switch those around, I'm pressing the down arrow key right there. In order to switch my sword and my staff, I'm using the right arrow key. Again, it's items, and I would still have to use these stupid arrow keys. It's kind of annoying. I'm gonna, like I said, I don't want to talk about it too much because I'm gonna find a definitive answer through ChatGPT after the stream ends. I need to get back over here to see my chat again. I blocked it. There we go. Yeah, man. Yeah, outdoors inspired. I mean, yeah. Do you think we'll get an altcoin season this cycle? It's been a strange cycle. Yeah, I don't think so. I mean, there's always going to be your meme coins, right? Which is kind of a new thing. That only popped up in the last, like, maybe 2 cycles that term even happened, because I was around when Dogecoin was brand new, like in 2014. 2015 or something. 2014, I think it was Dogecoin, because I started mining it back then. And Dogecoin wasn't like called a meme coin. It was just Dogecoin, and it was a joke. It was meant to be a joke because that's all it was. It was just a joke. It's like, here's a billion Dogecoin. It's worth nothing. You know, it's magic fake internet money with a little dog on it. It was just a silly thing. It was on Reddit and stuff, and I was like, oh, cool. You know, and I used to mine it just to practice, like just to learn how to mine for a cryptocurrency at that time. And then once pumpfund.com started and everybody started making coins, you know, out of thin air, pump dump, you know, all this stuff, and all the scam, basically meme coins are scam coins. They have no utility other than getting the creator rich, basically. Then you have other utility coins, like Solana is extremely fast. It's basically what Ethereum is, but way faster, like by 1,000 times. It's basically free to send too. Ethereum's all clunky and you have to spend gas to send it. Like, Ethereum is just, in my opinion, garbage, right? Yes, it went from, I bought Ethereum at $20 and I sold it to buy more Bitcoin, I think like 2 cycles ago, something like that. And then, yes, it went up from there, but Bitcoin went up way more, right? As far as an altcoin season happening, I think so. Because once you have, it just seems like every time there's a Bitcoin bull run, it seems like the altcoins led it this past bull run. Like, the altcoins were going up before Bitcoin did, and then Bitcoin trailed behind it. Whereas, you know, all the altcoins were dying as they were going up and stuff. Bitcoin just kept chugging along. Bitcoin still, you know, it has its I think it's less volatile for sure now, because I remember back in the day it would go from like, you know, $80 to $200, $243 or something. I have screenshots on my phone when Bitcoin hit $243 because I was like, yeah, I'm rich, right? Because it went up like 4 or 5x from when I bought it. I was like, yes. And then it went up to like 600. I have screenshots of Bitcoin at like all the $100 intervals from like $100 up to like $2,000 or $1,000 or something, because I was so excited that it kept going up. And I was like, wow, I'm actually right about something, you know? Because, you know, nobody else knew about it. I mean, nobody else believed it, even people at work that I was talking to about Bitcoin, I'm like, yeah, dude, look at this. It's like there's only a finite amount of Bitcoin, and it's very, like, back in 2014, it was crazy secure, way more than any bank, way more decentralized than anything. It was back then, it was still the largest computer network in the world in 2014. This is 12 years later, right? Back then it was unhackable then too. So, I mean, the security, the fundamentals are still the same, and they'll always be the same. The only difference that's going to happen, and it's pretty guaranteed, is that when quantum computing is able to hack Bitcoin, first of all, I don't know if I've mentioned this before, but it's pretty obvious. If something can hack Bitcoin, then humanity's already screwed, because if you can hack Bitcoin, you can hack everything else first, before Bitcoin, right? And even if quantum computing can and will hack Bitcoin at some time in the future, the counter security will also be quantum. So it's not gonna, it shouldn't affect it, right? And we're a decade away from that anyway, I think. Unless AI is exponentially growing and can exponentially build a quantum computer faster now that AI is, obviously going to take over the world at some point. What am I puffing on? This is an H. Upmann Habana Cuba cigar. I bought it in Belfast, Ireland last week. And I shouldn't have it. Actually, no, it's not that. Right? You have to remember that you're using an item. I already read that. But yeah, man. Can you change the arrow keys to something else? The thing is, you have to hold down E and press an arrow key. Yes, you can change the arrow keys to something else. Let's mess around. Nothing's gonna happen if we don't try. So the arrow keys are here. It's for switching sorcery incantation. I can change them. Does that mean I can then press E and like T in order to... No, it would still have to be... Let's see. Let's change this to T. Now, let's see if I can mount by pressing E and then T. I should be able to, right? Yes! Okay. Okay. Thank you, Ricardo. Yeah, meme coins kind of ruined the space for a while there. Yeah, it kind of made all the scammers come and go. I think a lot of them learned their lesson, right? So, again, it's like a joke. Like, Dogecoin is a joke. Although the funny part is it really isn't anymore, because it's like, it is, but it's like, it's pretty serious, a pretty serious joke right now. You know what I mean? Yeah, thank you, Ricardo. We got that figured out now. How do I get off at just EC? And then now if I'm running around and I'm like, oh, wait, does that change my weapon too? Yeah, dude. Okay, I can keep that. And then to drink a potion, what do I want? X? X. So T X. Let's do that. Let's change that to X. So I want down to be X. Whatever. Movement control. I don't even know what that does. Before we change that, let's leave it as it is and figure out what X actually does. So X, I'm pressing X, nothing's happening. It says movement control. Oh, it allows you to walk if you hold it in. That's a bad place for walk. How do you press X and W at the same time? Because it's a middle finger button for both. You'd have to use your index finger on X and then walk with your middle finger. That's wrong. It's going to take some customization, some messing around here. Because I can run now. I can run. I can mount up. I can mount down. I can crouch. I can switch my weapon. Right? I'm getting better. Of all the things I have to worry about, I'm worried about that. Cohen said, yeah, we sure didn't have that much liquidity come into the space last year, but Bitcoin should be bottoming in September, October. Quantum computing runs in qubits instead of bits, right? Yeah. And the thing is, building a quantum computer to scale in order to be able to hack something like every bank account, which is going to happen years before the first private Bitcoin key is hacked. It's coming eventually. The technology exists, so of course it's going to scale, right? It's coming. What altcoins do you think will be big this bull run? Solana, of course. Of course, you're going to have your brand new meme coins like Fart Coin or Pepe or something. It'll just explode out of nowhere. Those ones might actually come back. Who knows? They're useless. But I think Solana. I think Solana has the most utility out of any shitcoin. Bitcoin Lightning, though. See, the thing is, the New York Stock Exchange is now going to be 24/7. It's all going to be tokenized on blockchain. Solana is a great way that they can settle it. However, they're doing it all in US dollars, which means stable coins, right? So, the US dollar is still inflationary. So stable coins are just as good as that. So how good are stable coins? Garbage. Buy Bitcoin. That's it. It's so much less of a headache if it's just Bitcoin. I may have a little bit of Solana, right? Because I was trading that and just ended up with a bunch of it. True, it's our destiny. Inevitable. Yeah, man. Anyway, I've been streaming for 2 hours and 14 minutes. I appreciate everybody that's in here. Trisha Tucker, I see you there in Twitch. Everybody else is on YouTube. So thanks everybody that's watching over on YouTube, and thanks to the 2 people in Twitch. Trisha on Twitch says, the thing I dislike about this game is the shield not blocking like a normal shield. There's a specific shield to block. Yeah, like for this game, you can do it like this, or what is it, E in this, and then you can double hand block. But then you have no weapon until you switch over. But once you get used to the controls, it shouldn't be that difficult to, switch between this and switch between that and that. It's just going to take a while to get used to it, because I'm really having to focus on the buttons I'm pressing in order to do this kind of stuff. See, I'm pressing the wrong thing already. I didn't want to use a potion, but I did. Anyway, thanks everybody for watching. It's been 2 hours and 15 minutes, and it's 9 p.m. already. What the heck? Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next stream or video. I have a new one coming out Saturday on the Klesh channel. On my new channel, which I didn't announce publicly yet, I have to edit that video and put it up tonight. on my new finance channel that I'm not announcing publicly because I want it to grow organically in the beginning, at least until I get at least 100 subscribers or something like that. Anyway, that's all I got for today. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye.